Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Daniel D. Jager. Thank you, sir.
So what are we doing today?
We're coating a coil. Hi there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 13:30 on Tuesday, August 29. And we're putting today's first coat on the coil. Normally this would have already been done by now, but I forgot about it because we're loading big shit into a truck outside.
So how many coats does it need?
I don't really know. This will be the third coat. The number of coats varies depending on how old your poly is, oddly enough, the stuff we're pouring on it. The older it gets, the thicker it gets, and it needs fewer coats. But this is young, fresh poly. So, it'll take a lot. So we're going to reverse the direction. And we're going to bring the speed up considerably.
Do we reverse direction on every coat?
No. I had it spinning backwards.
How much time does each layer take to dry?
First coat took about 18 hours to get it fully dry. And you want to have it dry to where it's not tacky. It has to be actually dry before you recoat it. That varies a lot with different coatings and paints. Some stuff wants to recoat it when it's wet. Some stuff makes it wait until it's totally dry. You see that rolling bead on my card?
Yeah.
That's key. That's what we want. You want to coat the whole thing with a rolling bead. And you create a wet edge, and you just work that down.
So this is the first tube for Icarus.
Yes, this is Tower A for Icarus.
Now that begs the question, are we going to run one tower of Icarus until we get the other one up?
Oh no, they'll both go together at the same time.
I was wondering if it was going to be a logistics nightmare to have that happen.
No. We could. We ran Gemini as a single tower for a while. Because we didn't have a room big enough for both back in Casey.
So between the two, they'll chuck roughly 20-foot arcs. So one,
well, they'll do better than 20 foot. We've never been able to break 17 in this room.
Oh, because of that?
Because of the ceiling height.
Yeah. So what will one of these coils do, theoretically?
Theoretically, one coil, full power, best we can do. I don't know, probably 15 feet on its own.
That's not bad.
No, it's totally doable.
Now,
but with a single coil, it becomes much more complicated to direct the arcs where I want them to go.
right.
And because we're usually working with a crowd, I try to have everything very, very predictable.
Now, Kibwell and I were talking about this the other day, and as much as it would be annoying and expensive as shit, I think it would be a really cool idea if we could get a second cage behind the original gating.
How about if I just throw away all the shitty old cage that we have that's been through a fire and is rusty and nasty and replace it with shiny new safety cage?
Well, that'd be cool too, but
Talked to a guy about that today.
theoretically speaking, though, we'd still have to have another layer buffer between the crowd and the vents.
Why?
Well, if we're running a single coil and we're running huge arcs off of it,
Why?
it would go towards the closest thing it could arc to, which would be the cage.
Yeah, so grab the cage. What's the problem?
Well, you can't grab the cage with an arc going to it, can you?
Are you sure about that?
I guess I'm not sure.
You totally can. It's a little disconcerting, but provided the cage is properly constructed and everything is done right, there's no reason you couldn't grab the cage and have it being blasted by air or something like that.
It's just one of those things where it sort of just screams no. It'd be very counterintuitive to grab that.
Wait until I put you in a Faraday cage. You're going to get a real good lesson on just how much you trust science.
I trust science. Mostly.
Mostly. We're going to put that to the test and see just how much you trust science.
So I have a question.
Isn't that what you've just done for like the past 10 minutes?
Now yesterday, before we put on the coat of polyurethane and the wiring, we did another little wipe off with the denatured alcohol.
Yeah.
Why did we not do that this time?
For this coat?
Yeah.
Because I've already got poly on it.
So if it's got poly on it,
And because
no
it
need.
only sat for a few hours.
Okay.
It didn't sit for like 2 days.
Well, it's been spinning.
Yeah.
It's been spinning a lot. Sounds like you got the bearing issue cleared up. Whatever the hell was going on there.
That weird sound? Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed it.
How many RPMs you got this set at right now?
I have no way of knowing that.
I suppose theoretically you'd have to set up a timer and
Count how many seconds between ticks on the clock over there. And counting. And give you the RPM. Looks like about 30.
I'd say so.
I'd say it's about 30 or 40 right now. Any faster than that, and I risk flinging shit off.
That's what we don't want to do.
That would be bad. What I really want is to find the perfect RPM where this flows and self-levels, so I can just dip the whole thing in a pan, put it on super thick, and just let it cure, and have no lines or anything. It's just perfectly smooth.
But you got that drip tray coming.
Yeah.
You could just technically make a trough out of that and spin it through nice and
I'd
slow.
put a trough above the drip tray.
That's fine. Spin it nice
But
and
you're
slow.
on, yeah, spin it super, super slow.
Just let it coat the whole thing,
Yep.
bring it up.
I'd spin it super, super slow at like 5 RPM if I could. The slower the better. Because I want to have a perfectly thick coated, perfectly smooth coil.
So yesterday we had a situation where the end of the winding
Did you
decided
see
it
the
was going to
video?
jump off. No, I did not.
You should watch the video. It's on YouTube now.
I saw the end of the coil jumped off there.
Where? Oh yeah, but we sorted it. Wasn't too bad.
The color is satisfying. That beautiful red tint.
We just put 1 full cup on that coil.
Now only like 8 more times, right?
That's a lot.
So this will take another 18 hours to dry, probably.
Yeah, this is gonna roll all night long.
So theoretically, only 1 layer per day.
For right now, because I'm not running heat lamps or anything like that. Slow it down like that and it'll self-level a little bit, but it's a pretty smooth, even coat. But I'll keep coating this until you run your hand along it and you can't feel the wire. That's how I know when it's done. You can't feel the wire anymore, it's done. For me. Different people have their own line on this. glove from here, inside out, make a fist, hook your finger under the glove here, pull it over that one, turning it inside out.
That's how they teach you in first aid classes.
That's how you take off. First aid, sex ed, dude.
I don't think they're usually
We'll be
teaching that.
back. Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Daniel D. Jager. Thank you, sir.